we've got you covered.
As we get ready to ring in 2020, we're looking back on the Wisconsin news we've shared with you in the past decade. Jayme Closs has got you covered on the most important stories from the Capitol.
You have an ally in the governor's office. Wisconsin is open for business.
As Scott Walker secured a spot in the governor's office in 2010, a new era in Wisconsin politics began.
The nation continues to watch Wisconsin tonight. A staggering budget deficit, labor rights, all of them at stake.
Up to 100,000 people rallying at the state capitol in February 2011 after Governor Walker's first big step in office, the budget repair bill known as Act 10.
Teachers don't have the right to collective bargaining. We're going to have class sizes where we're going to be babysitters. We're not going to be able to be educators.
An immediate division pitting unions against lawmakers, sending Democratic legislators out of state to delay a vote that became inevitable. Soon, rumblings of a recall emerged. But in June 2012, the governor prevailed, the first in the U.S. to survive a recall, sending a message to bridge the divide.
We're no longer political opponents. We're all Wisconsinites, and I think overwhelmingly there's more that unites us than divides us, and we can hone in on the things that allow us to move forward.
But moving forward brought an investigation into Governor Walker's recall campaign, ultimately the state Supreme Court deciding there would be no charges against the governor. But as that continued, so did the political divide in the Badger State. And debate over health care as the Affordable Care Act became law, a conversation still continuing today over whether to accept federal money to expand Medicaid here in Wisconsin.
The person will be escorted out of the gallery if these interruptions continue.
In 2015, union supporters continued protesting, this time over the state's right to work law, allowing workers to opt out of paying union fees.
There will be no more important jobs bill in this chamber over the next 2 years than the bill before us today.
And after back and forth rulings on voter identification requirements, people in Wisconsin had to show their IDs for the first time in a presidential election in 2016. The same race where Wisconsin took center stage, turning red for President Trump for the first time in decades.
I think what Donald Trump just pulled off is an enormous political feat.
That election paved the way for the controversial Foxconn tax deal, but the tides turned 2 years later.
It was a governor's race just as close as people expected,
when Tony Evers defeated Scott Walker to become governor. The divide grew as Republicans passed lame duck laws limiting the incoming Democrats' power.
And our allegiance are to the people of this state, not any political leader or party. That is the promise and spirit of our service.
But a year later, negotiations continue stalling at the state capitol as the stalemate between the parties remains. In Madison, Jayme Closs, 27 News.